Good morning, welcome back. Jake here. Lindsay's at work, it's my day off. Final long run before the 100. About 2.5 weeks out now. Starting to back down my mileage. I think the last 6 or 7 weeks it was over 60 miles. A couple in the 70s, one in the 80s. Hey, I'm only doing 15 miles out here today, so a little bit of hills, gravel roads, something different than in town. Probably head to the gym later. Lindsay's birthday's in a couple days, so gonna go get her a pair of shoes for her birthday. We have a shoe problem, I feel like, at home. Maybe it's a problem, maybe it's not, I don't know. We have a lot of shoes. Plan for the day, 15 miles. There is a segment up here, it'll probably be like around mile 11 or 12, a 1 mile stretch, Strava segment. I think I'm gonna try to hit it. I didn't have a plan at all when I did the 100 the first time, and it showed. So just kind of getting miles in today, letting the legs go. This weekend we're gonna go get all the food and kind of prep for that this weekend. So that'd be fun to kind of get that stuff. Always fun to do a little shopping for a big race like that. Differences. What are the differences between this year and 2021? 2021, my longest run was 20 miles. I got 8,000 feet of total elevation over the course of about 4 or 5 months of training, so not a heck of a lot. I've done a lot more treadmill training on hills up and down because I want to be able to run down too. So, and then being out here at Rolog, Holly area, hills, gravel roads, more like the trail surface. I saw a video, a buddy sent me a video this morning of a gal down in the cities that's training for Leadville, and she did 12 hours on a treadmill. You know, you do what you can to train for what you don't have, and I'd love to be out there on that trail every day and train on that, but that's not realistic. Longer runs this year, a few over 20 miles, 130. Week and a half ago I did 50 miles out here. Practiced nutrition very well, and I think that's the other thing I did not do well for when I did the 100 the first time. I did not practice nutrition. You know why? Because I didn't do very many long runs to really practice it well, to know what was going to work and what wasn't. In 2020 I turned 40 years old, and I decided to run 40 miles for my 40th birthday. And we just did that around town, and it went great. So with COVID and everything, I signed up for the 50 mile out there at Maunahey. My first ever run out there, first ever 50 miler, anything over a marathon. I didn't, ate a lot of candy. Nutrition wise, didn't really have a zero plan going into that, but it went so well, kind of winged it. There was a guy that had ran it before, and he was talking to me the day before, kind of giving me hints and tips and stuff like that. He was giving me tips on what to do and things like that. And I had a Camelback with water and electrolytes. I'm not sure what I had in the back, noon, I think. But he's like, yep, you got to make sure you stop at all the checkpoints and refuel and all this stuff. And I had enough water and nutrition with me for 20 miles. And I remember they stopped at the first checkpoint, was like 7 miles in, and I just kept going, and I was like, man, if they need to stop already and take a rest, I don't know, something must be wrong. But I remember finishing that race towards the end, there was a guy on a bike that came by and says, the guy in second place is right behind you. I was like, oh crap. So I learned that 50 miles you can probably get away with maybe that type of nutrition. And I had that same mindset going into the 100 mile the next year when I did that, and that was not the case. I suffered greatly through that 100 mile. Nutrition, I hardly ate anything solid. This year I've got a great plan for eating food, solid food, more solid food, things like that early on, because I know towards the end I probably won't be able to stomach any of that, probably get nauseous, throw up, whatever it might be, but that's okay. Got a plan for liquid nutrition, with carbs after that. Yeah, so I think the mindset of being prepared to run over 100 miles, that doesn't scare me or make me nervous as much as, you know, it's just a long time to be out there. The number is just a number. It's all about time. I'm gonna take it checkpoint to checkpoint, and the best part is, like, my kids will be out there, my mom, my sister's gonna run through the night with me. We'll see what, you know, right now my plan is a finish time of about 30 hours. So that means I'll finish about 6 p.m. on Saturday, starting at noon on Friday. You know, a lot can change throughout the day and how things are going. You know, that time when I did the 100 in 2021, I finished just under 29 hours, and I literally walked the last 40 or 50 miles. Could barely run. But I didn't stop, I just kept moving forward. And so hopefully the plan is I'll be able to run through the night, hopefully. I do have my paces kind of broke up in between each checkpoint. They're not fast. You know, I think it's more about just being able to run, jog, hike, those types of things, and feel well throughout the whole run is my main goal. I'd love to be able to finish faster, that would be great, but that's not the main focus. It's going to be hard to go slower at the beginning because I know there's going to be some guys that really take off. But so I'll have to keep it slow and go according to plan at the beginning. 10 miles done, 5 to go. Just gonna fill up my fluids. Actually, I think I'm good here. I've barely drank any electrolytes. So I'm just gonna toss this back in. We got 5 miles to go, final long run, 15 miles total. 5 to go, feeling good. Gonna knock out this Strava segment up here. I got about a mile. And then I turn to the south, and then there's a 1 mile Strava segment full of hills. I've done it before. I always regret it by the end, so we'll see if I feel the same after I'm done with this segment up here. Final long run. We got 5 miles to go. Let's do it. All right, just finished that Strava segment, that mile. It starts out really easy, kind of a gentle downhill, and then there's a couple big rollers right at the end. Whew, I'm still out of breath from that. All right, we got 2 miles to go, and then we're done. Final long run, 15 miles out here in this beautiful gravel roads. It has not been hot, so it's just been nice. I barely drank any electrolytes because I feel like I don't need them. So I'm curious, as we get closer and start watching the weather, you know, it starts at noon. If it's hot, that's gonna make a big difference. If it's cool like this, oh my gosh, that's gonna be absolutely wonderful. But I hope it gets hot for Saturday for the finish, because I don't know, I like the heat. I feel like I run well in the heat, so we'll see what happens. All right, 2 miles to go. All right, checked on, 15 miles done. Out here, beautiful, foggy and cloudy Rolog Holly area. So run went well. Still looking to see, or still haven't looked yet to see how I did on that Strava segment, but overall, man, legs felt amazing. Food went down fine. I didn't eat a heck of a lot. So basically during this run, no music, just kind of visualize the race, the plan in my head, how it's gonna go, what to expect. Don't know what the weather's gonna be like yet. Hopefully it's cool to start. That would be amazing. Starts at noon. You know, gosh, that'd be cool if it was nice and cool to start, and then maybe Saturday during the final few miles there, it gets hot. So yeah, it's been a blast kind of going on this journey, kind of documenting it as I go, as we go. Lindsay's not here today, but man, she's been a huge part of this. So it's been really fun kind of documenting it, putting it out there on YouTube. It's been fun to do that. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching other people's videos, so why not make our own? And you know, not too many people come up to North Dakota to run the Maah, but man, I'd love more people to come up and experience it. One of the best races out there. So thank you for being along for the journey. We got 2.5 weeks to go. Long runs are done. I'll get a few 10 milers in probably around town, and that's it. Try to get a few shorter hot runs in the afternoon after work, in between baseball practice and stuff like that. But other than that, man, it's done. just gotta wait for the day to come and we'll see what happens. All right, remember, like, subscribe, all those things. All right, see ya.